It's day 29, and Margaret is already on the road. Goodbye, Vincent. We will not forget about you, little boy. Whilst we're here, we can probably get some more books from the bookshop now, seeing as we have more room. Margaret stocks up on some books at the bookshop and then adds a new hat to her hat collection. She is obsessed with hats. She must own them all. Little relics of the past, smeared with gore, collected inside Beatrice's belly. She must have hundreds of hats. You need a wash, don't you, Margaret? You're covered in blood. What's this building down here? Let's have a look. Oh, a bunch of them hanging out by the bins. What are they all doing over there? Ah, it's the Gigamart. It'd be good to stock up here, I think, before we leave town. Hello? He looks a little bit like Leslie. But no, it's not him. Margaret's collection of knives on her little table. She's crazy. She stocks up on food at the Gigamart and then continues out of town. Excuse me, folks, Beatrice is coming through. They did indeed hear noisy Beatrice. Here they come. They're coming to get me. Margs hooks up the generator, fuels it with some of Beatrice's juice, then fills the tank completely. The battle bus is ready to roll. It's been a busy day though, so she will stay here for the night. So she reads about cooking and goes to sleep. On day 30, Margaret has her first cooked meal in the back of Beatrice. A delicious ramen noodle stir-fry with herbs. Excellent, Chef Margaret. All that reading has finally paid off. After breakfast, it's time to move and make some new plans. Now, let's think about what we're actually going to try and do. Don't want to go here. We could go back here, and there was a bunch of stuff where we could do some work. But I feel like we need to explore new pastures, so let's go this way. Oh, Beatrice, she's so slow. She misses the wind in her hair a little bit, but it is quite nice to be comfortable. And she does not have to drive far until she finds a new place to explore. Another nameless town littered with loot and the undead. Margaret investigates Rosie's diner, finds a Buzz Lightyear toy, aliens included, and finds a few missing person posters on the next building over. She decides to take a look. Is Leslie here? No sign of Leslie. We appear to have been drawn to Beatrice. Zombie numbers are growing day by day. After clearing a few zombies, she investigates this small building. It looks curious, very curious. Inside, it's pretty nice, a good setup for a base if Margaret was going to settle down, but not for now. She finds an industrial propane tank, nice, as well as this cabinet, which she takes back to Beatrice. A zombie does interrupt, of course. Just put that down quickly, Margaret. Just in time. Let the drawers witness your destruction of these idiots. She puts the new drawers in the car and then drives Beatrice down to the house to collect the propane. I suppose she has seen better days. She's a little dirty and she's all smashed up. We're going to make you great again, Beatrice. Oh, almost missed the turning. She'll also stay the night here because it feels relatively safe and peaceful on the enclosed driveway. The inside of Beatrice is starting to look real snug. Just imagine it when it's full of delicious loot and hats. Of course, Margaret's hat collection. She washes in the building sink and then heads out. It's only 5 p.m. and she has a little bit of daylight to loot some more buildings. Oh my god, that zombie made me jump. Whoa. She just slalomed right in there. Hello? Yeah, hello. Okay, well, we looted one single building, but that zombie made Margaret very scared, so we're just going to go back. Drop off some of the goodies we found, I think. Any hats? No hats. Margaret loves hats. Oh yes, lovely. Starting to look like a bit of a jungle in here now, isn't it, Margaret? With your flowers. Where can I put this cactus? She returns to the bus, a little shaken, and puts everything away. Beatrice is coming alive. Unfortunately... Oh, well, I guess we're just going to leave it on the floor then. She's going to spike her feet every time she walks over it. At the end of day 30, Margaret feels cozy in Beatrice, and she reads before bed, surrounded by plants and hats. Starting to look a lot more cozy in here, I'd have to say. She wakes up nice and early on day 31 and cooks some breakfast. She gets a little too engrossed in her book, and cue cooking panic in 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, she almost burned it in a panic. It's okay. Eat half of it now. Right, how are we going to get Beatrice out of here then? Just a casual 2 or 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 point turn. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. And then round like this. Yeah. Yeah, and then round like this. Okay. Margaret's really glad there isn't anyone watching. Okay. Nice, you did it. Nice one, Margaret. Excellent driving. A little bit stuck on the trees. Yeah, just a little bit stuck. Okay, yep, and then just... Margaret drives Beatrice through town and stops on the other side. She's spotted a hunting shop she wants to check out, but who knows what other treasures the town might be hiding. Parking up Beatrice, she grabs her crowbar and starts cleaving some heads. Another crazy summer storm. It's a mime. Hello, sir. Dead immediately. You also have a hat, so I'm going to just grab that quickly. Yep. Here's the spiky boy coming in. Don't get too close. After the bloodshed, she searches the bodies for hats, of course, and then walks slowly into town. It's clear this little town has lasted for a while after the apocalypse. There are many posters, barricades, and general signs of life, but anyone who was alive here is now long gone, and she hopes that doesn't include Leslie. Putting off morbid thought, she goes into boring books. It's almost untouched inside, and it smells lovely, of old books, of old leather. She stands for a while in the peaceful quiet. I want to stay in here just a bit longer. Soak in the peace of this building. Okay. Margaret then pops back to Beatrice for lunch. Can I leave the oven on? Oh, good God, I did. Careful, Margaret, you're going to blow up. Beatrice, but if you leave the oven on. Whoa, we have so many books. You're going to get so smart, Margaret. To add to our hat collection. Lovely. Refueled, restocked, ready to take on the world, Margaret heads out again and finds some truly bizarre little places in this strange town. Whoa. Hello, gang. Okay, then. XX cooties. Sensual antiques. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Oh. Okay, then. This is giving Margaret some strange feelings. No. Whoa, she almost got distracted. Snuck up on. It's making Margaret feel kind of funny inside. The thought of that kind of stuff in the apocalypse has slightly waned. Might be something to do with all of the walking fleshy monsters wandering around. Oh shit, talking of fleshy monsters. Here they are. Margaret feels a little strange, but it's nothing a few smashed zombie skulls and some pretty hats can't sort out. Anybody got any hats for me? Anybody got any hats? Come on, you pathetic little weasels. Slightly more. Ah, a British flag. Yes. What's all this then on the table? Is that a rubber ducky? Can I pick that up? Are those the swords from Halo? I think they are. Cookies on the pool table, that is. And the mug and the kettle, that is it. I guess they had other thoughts. The hell's that? Murder ride. See if there's a back way in. Oh, Jesus, sir. Okay, that one did actually make me jump. God, she's going through it right now. Have a cigarette, have a cigarette, have a cigarette. Rather garish inside, isn't it? Was spotted here. Take care of these guys. In the rain. My hands are slipping on the crowbar. God save us. Is that a poster for Kill Bill? On the outside of the church. What kind of weird cult set up here? Oh, okay. Well, it's rather horrible, isn't it? Who's this crazy little guy overseeing the ceremony? Who are you? Little duck man. This is making Margaret feel rather unsettled. Let's keep moving. Obviously some people set up in here after the apocalypse. Survived here for a little bit. Come on, Margaret, you got this. Let's have a delicious chocolate chip cookie in the rain. Alive inside. Hello? Hello? They were alive once, but they seem pretty dead now. Oh god. Sorry, lads. After a long day of looting, Margaret is exhausted. The town has made her feel odd, feels alive, like there are remnants of her past lives here, behind every door, some of it untouched. She goes back to Beatrice, where she feels safe and comfortable. Your new home, Margaret. Look how lovely it is inside. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. She falls asleep, but wakes up very early in the morning with another night terror.
Margaret.
Sweaty palms, gnawing fear, the sound of zombies snuffling around outside in the rain. She can't quite see them through the condensated windows. After resting away the fear, she heads out on the soggy morning of day 32. She admires some guitars through a window, then walks over to the hunting shop. Everything else is superfluous. Superfluous. Okay, Margaret, stop mumbling to yourself. Kill these zombies. Let's have a look. Oh my god. First time. That is horrible. Margaret prizes open the door with her trusty crowbar and then finds the lost city of gold. So much ammo, gear, everything she needs to turn up the heat on her zombie-killing escapades. She puts all the gear from the hunting shop into the trailer, then heads out again. She investigates the police station first, which is mostly empty except for this sad zombie in a prison cell. Turned into a zombie in his prison cell. I suppose there are worse places to be. At least you can never hurt anyone. Margaret can't break into the armory because she doesn't have her sledgehammer. Across the lot are a few more buildings. And a lot more zombies. Take care of a few of these guys, I reckon. Oh my god, I was distracted. Oh god. Focus up, Margaret. Yeah, of course she's having a panic attack. I almost had a bloody panic attack. And breathe. She stands still over the dead bodies, shaking. It's the most she's ever killed in one go. Is she exhausted, tired, angry? No. Margaret just wants to find some lovely hats. Any hats? Anybody got any hats? Still not quite done with the day, and pushing it just a little further, she checks out the fire station. It is teeming with zombies. The building seems to shake with their guttural growling. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, 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 okay. Oh my god. That is the most dangerous situation Margaret has found herself in so far. She decides to just take a rest and check out these small shacks with a truck outside. Both of the shacks are absolutely full of tools and useful gear, and the car out front is in amazing condition. After looting and resting in the process, she goes back to the fire station, but it's still teeming with the undead. Oh, Jesus. You know what? Margaret's had enough for today. She's not quitting. She's just calling it a day. She's going to go home, she's going to make some noodles, she's going to sit in her lovely bus, and she's not going to die today. She hotwires the car, drives it back to Beatrice, and settles down for the evening after a stressful day. Good night, Margaret. On day 33, Margaret takes the truck out to check if she's missed anything in this small, strange town. There isn't much left, just a few shambling zombies. No other shops or anything else she wants to check out. She makes a small note on the map about the town, and then gets ready to hit the road again. Looted most of the town. Few buildings left over. Car in good condition. Let's see what the world has to offer us in this direction. She finds a small dirt track a bit far up the road, but this is a no-go for Beatrice. Better with Vincent, probably. No. That's going to be a nightmare to drive down in Beatrice, I think. Lots of little trees and things. She drives for an awfully long time along this deserted highway. It is eerily quiet. Eventually she reaches a rest area. She clears the area of zombies one skull at a time and then checks out the various buildings, including a handy auto shop with some propane inside. They are really going to town on that guy, eating his guts. Any hats on you, little boys? No. Rotten pizza everywhere. It stinks in here. Wow. Stocked auto shop with a propane tank and a propane torch. Well, I think we've just found where we're going to work on Beatrice for the next couple of days. There are a few zombies she needs to clear out before she can begin working on Beatrice. That includes this motel. She checks every single door. She does, of course, search for hats as well. Collect all the hats, Margaret. Keep your eyes peeled for hats on the corpses of the dead, Margaret. Hats. Anybody got any hats? It's been a busy day, and Margaret reads before bed and falls asleep. Home sweet bus. Let's read the rest of our book until about 10 o'clock, I think. She does wake in the night from another terror. Don't worry though, she eats a candy cane and smokes a cigarette, just like little 8-year-old me on Christmas Eve. After resting, she cooks breakfast, noodles, and takes Beatrice up to the auto shop. First, she checks out Beatrice's insides. The engine and gas tank need work in particular, and begins dismantling metal furniture to get sheets and bars. She spends most of the day doing this. It's peaceful, honest work. She also takes a few parts from this van as it's in pretty good nick. She piles everything onto the floor and smokes a cig. Nice one, Margaret. Let's put in this new windshield. Try again, Margaret. Nice. New windshield in there. I heard some rustling. Be back here? Yeah, there is. Hi. Disgusting. All this metalworking is thirsty work, so Margaret goes and gets some water from the motel. Don't drink from the toilet. Might be able to wash in the toilet though. She also washes herself and some clothes, and her crowbar. Her crusty, trusty crowbar. She's underweight again. Time to eat all of this mac and cheese. And we read before bed. Very relaxing few days with Margaret here. Oh, Margaret. Lovely night terror. What's there to be afraid of? You're perfectly safe in your cozy little nest, Margaret. Look at it. So cozy. Lovely little nest. Day 34 is much like the last for Margaret. She disassembles these large bins, these fridges, and takes all the metal back to make more repairs to Beatrice. She is really coming along nicely. After a long day's work, we're finally ready to hit the road again. I think our work here is done, so let's get a move on, whilst it's still a little bit light. Small rest area, workshop here, mostly looted. Safe haven though. Before they leave though, Margaret refills Beatrice with more gas because she's just repaired the gas tank. With a full tank, they venture on, and Beatrice is looking gorgeous. Oh, she's looking fantastic. All she needs now is us to fix our engine. Look at her. Gorgeous Beatrice. She drives and drives along the empty highway until she sees a sign. Raven Creek. Okay. Oh. Okay then. Right. Margaret has found a checkpoint on the edge of Raven Creek, one of the largest cities in Knox County. The area is teeming with zombies, military zombies, doctors, and ordinary, very dead citizens. It reeks of death. The sound of flies is like an orchestra. She sneaks in. She does not want to awake the horde further up the road. These army tents are full of weapons and ammo, leftovers from the old world. She can stock up here with everything she needs, including a new backpack and boots. Oh my god. Got a ghillie suit on. It's early evening though, and Margaret wants to take it slowly. The next few days will be dedicated to clearing the outpost, looting it, and then making their way deeper into Raven Creek. Maybe this is where Leslie is holding out? We'll have to wait and see. Eat this butter. Try and get you fat. Tomorrow, we get out the shotgun and we blast these fools, I think is the plan.